Hello! Welcome back to the No Wonder server. My name is HoriZen. Last episode, we took on this huge wrestling ring villager trading hall build. It took a lot of my time to finish. Gathering all these villagers, all these blocks, it was a pain. If you liked this build, please drop a comment and subscribe so you see all the fun builds. If you didn't see it, go check out the last episode. Today, I want to check in on what the others have been up to, complete some unfinished projects, and then get started on something new. Way out here on the outskirts of town, it looks like Cantanker's been working on an iron farm. Okay. So it looks like the setup is we have 3 villagers who are perpetually scared for their lives, and then they cause iron golems to spawn up top. Then they fall into these fires just like that, and they make iron. Oh, so there's 2 modules feeding into the same fire, and I guess he's gonna do that on all 4 sides to really maximize the iron. Long story short, our iron problem is solved. And I don't know what the heck this thing is. Is it a boat? A flying boat? We'll go with that, it's a flying boat. Ah, yes. It looks like Lando's finally been putting in some work on our special chicken oracle towers. For those of you who don't know, which mostly includes me, to be honest, the chicken oracles are very important. These are kind of like our god figures on the server. Basically, if we have a question, we need to walk up to this tower, trip this wire, and then they will give us the answer. Yes or no, what should we do? I heard that one of the chicken oracles might already be inside of its tower. I don't know which one. I don't know if it's good or bad. So that means we're gonna need to get one more chicken oracle, and then this thing's fully ready to go. And this is actually great timing to look for a chicken oracle because we just updated the server to 1.21.5, which means there are 2 new chicken varieties on the server. There's a lot of interesting new blocks in this spring update, so I'd love to try and find some and then experiment a bit. But of course, I don't go anywhere without my security detail. Please you all this way. Right away. Yellow, gather your squad. Ooh, I just found 2 eggs. You know what that means, guys. These could be chicken oracles. And I know I want to look for the new chickens, but listen, we got a rule. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. We're going to have to play this legit, and we got to see if these are chicken oracles, okay? Come on, out. Good. Stay there. Keep your boys in check, okay? If this is going to be a chicken oracle, we got to be prepared. And try 1. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, not meant to be. Okay. Number 2. It's a chicken oracle. I am powerless before you. Would you grow up already? Dang, girl. The chicken oracle is more important than 1.21.5. We need to go home. Come on, this way. I can't believe it really happened. This is like a seismic shift in the server. I love that we have this super important chicken oracle and a whole security team defending it. And now they know. You know, during this very, very important chicken oracle transfer, Yellow Wolf went missing. And he's the leader of this pack. This is incredibly, incredibly irresponsible of him. He's making me look terrible right now. I mean, guys, I had the test. He won the fashion show. He's the obvious candidate to be the leader of this pack. It almost makes it seem like I didn't know what I was doing, and I don't appreciate that. There you are. You were over here slacking while the rest of your team was working? This obviously was not my fault. You need to step your game up. Come on, there's plenty of time to redeem yourself. I'm sick of these terrible neighbors. I think it's time we did something about them. Security team, let's do this. Let's do this. Take him out. Take him out. Yeah, that's right. Please kill them. Take care of this. There we go, big jump. I'll help you out there. That was a great coordinated team effort. There was a little boat snafu back there. I'll pretend I didn't see that, but, nothing training can't iron out. When I mentioned that I wanted to complete some unfinished projects, this is one of the ones I had in mind. No matter how many times... Oh! This complicates things. Perfect. No matter how many times I fix this traffic jam, it just keeps coming back. Y'all are terrible drivers. So I need to fix this for good. We need to get these guys out of this ride. And I think the best way to do that is probably make sure they don't kill me first. Yeah, please. There you go. And now, look at this. I have bamboo. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh. No. I don't care that you're moving now. You missed your chance. Oh God. Come on, this way. Perfect. One down. Lovely, lovely. Oh my gosh. This is dangerous. Right this way. Don't be so angry. All right, let's get you all connected here. Perfect, lovely. I don't like this. Where'd you... Oh, no. This isn't good. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna make some new friends. You're all gonna love this field. Okay, enjoy. If Cantanker Orlando ask, we saw nothing. This is much better. Just like we originally had it. Crash will be sitting here right at the entrance for anyone to take pictures with, because of course he's a celebrity, he's very important. And then if you want to go on the ride, you just grab one of these boats and hop on in. We didn't have the budget to remove everything from the previous owners, so we kept a couple of their big panda head and the rehabilitation center. I really care about pandas a whole lot, so it's important that we keep those things here. Spread the good word. I found Crash, no problem. He's back at the ride now. But you know who I can't find? Quincy. Quincy was on the OG ride, and now he's nowhere to be found. Either he's hiding somewhere around here, or I'm starting to suspect something nefarious may have happened. I think it's time I call in the big guns. They say loss hits you in waves. Well, I got hit by a tsunami. Quincy was gone, vanished, no note, no goodbye. Just an empty patch of grass and a haunting silence where his squawks once echoed. The suspects? Cantanker, an emotionally unstable panda sympathizer. Lando, shady with a foggy memory and a frosty heart. And Hashby, French and difficult to understand. Somewhere between the crash course and home, one of them clipped Quincy's wings. But I wasn't about to let this case fly away. No, sir. I had suspects to peck and the truth to pluck. Something terrible happened, so of course I went over to get Crash, but as I was getting Crash, you know who I couldn't find? Quincy, the parrot.
He was over here last I saw him.
Is he out and about lost somewhere? Was there a murder?
A murder? No. I wouldn't murder your parrot. I like that parrot.
What are the chances it was maybe Lando or Hashby?
Why would they kill the parrot? Where was he last seen?
Well, I think last time I saw Quincy was somewhere over here. You're just the first person I'm investigating, okay?
You mean accusing? And then you accuse everybody else?
No. I didn't accuse anybody. I'm asking questions.
Do you think Lando, who built an avian oracle tower, do you think he's killing your parrot?
You want to know what I think about Lando?
What?
I think he would do anything that the chicken oracles tell him to do. You got the chicken oracles here in this building of worship, right? This is a sacred place that is like on a beautiful plot of land surrounded by crops. And then right next to them, you got these loud-ass parrots blasting their music and ruining the serenity of the Chicken Oracle Tower. As far as I know, the Chicken Oracles think parrots are devil spawn.
They're the party parrots. That's
Yeah.
why they're sitting next to the jukebox.
Yeah.
They're all friends of mine.
I've moshed at their show before.
Oh, it's fantastic. I heard they're coming out with a new album as soon as we can find one.
Can't wait. Lando spent an awful lot of time by these towers without anybody supervising him, okay? I don't know what he was asking. Maybe he was accidentally walking through this tripwire and they were feeding him information. Maybe the Chicken Oracles told him to do something.
You're saying he's being influenced?
I'm saying he could be influenced. If someone says anything to you about Quincy, please let me know, because Quincy is a missing person. Ooh.
High honor to be a party parrot. High honor. Well, I can tell you, I'm on high alert. I'm a purveyor of feathered friends.
Thank you.
You know
very
that
much.
I even though we do harvest chickens, I still do. Well, there's none. They can't hear us from over here.
They're always listening. Cantanker says he loves parrots. Got upset when he heard about Quincy. Maybe it was real. Maybe he got birdseed in his eye. He offered to help and even put up a missing poster. Said he wanted justice. But words don't make you innocent. Was it genuine? Or was it the perfect cover-up for a cold-blooded featherside? Let's not forget, I turned his precious pandas into XP and then put the rest out to pasture. That kind of emotional damage doesn't heal easily. He claims he doesn't know why Lando or Hashby would be involved, but I can think of plenty of reasons, and my instincts tell me this case is only getting seedier. Actually, one thing I was up to before I found that last Chicken Oracle, who I'm now scared of, I was starting to look for some of the new 1.21.5 blocks.
Nice.
What do you think about, I know you love the Western Ocean. Maybe we sail west a little bit and see if we can find a few of these new blocks? I think I see something that looks like wildflowers.
Woo!
Ground.
Oh, the yellow ones?
Here we are. Yeah, they're right here.
They're so
yellow
pretty.
and white. New blocks.
Amazing.
Yay!
It's amazing how long we've been waiting for these.
Oh, yes. They're here. Yay!
Are they just under dark oak, or is this like a biome
I think
thing?
I think they're in multiple biomes. You know, raking
So, like-
leaves was one of my least favorite chores as a kid, and now as an adult playing video games, I am so psyched by doing this. It would be nice to find firefly bushes, but I didn't look up which biome they're in. But, you know, you gotta assume they're in Oh, I think I just found them.
Really? That
I think I just found them, right? Yeah,
seconds.
literally, right in this bird
I don't know which
forest here.
biome they're in. Oh my god,
Yeah,
they're
it was
right
literally
here.
right as I was saying that.
Do we need silk touch?
Well, I have shears.
I'm gonna try one with silk
No,
touch.
I don't think we need to. No, it just drops. You don't need a tool. Oh wait, these are the new bushes too.
These guys?
Yeah,
Oh, they do
they
not
break.
break.
Okay,
You might
I
need
have
shears.
shears for them.
What?
I think we found your eyes.
Oh, no way. Wow. Oh, how
Ooh.
cool.
That's fancy. That's some fantasy looking stuff right there.
Look at this.
Wow, wow, this is pretty wild. This is such a Minecraft generation. Oh boy, oh boy.
I have so much stuff.
Packed ice. Oh, you'll have to see it.
Bring as much back as we can. That is blue ice, though. The expensive stuff.
Yeah, get some of this. Excuse me, have you seen Quincy? He's a red and white parrot. He loves to ride water rides. Ah, jeez. Just in case anyone's seen him around.
Lots of firefly
Oh,
bushes.
I see a pig.
Stop
It's a
it.
new pig.
Yeah!
Kill him. Kill him.
No!
Poor Quincy. This is breaking my heart, but we can't just sit around doing nothing while we wait for him to come home. I think while we continue our search in the backgrounds, we should start getting some progress done on the inside of Lando's barn here. I'd like to decorate the floors, get some rafters put up, you maybe use a little bit of armor stands or item frames, and just make this place feel a bit more cozy and finished. This is the very first building we had on the server, so it would be nice if we can finally have it be 100% done. Welcome to the brand new barn interior. It's finally done. Yeah! So you can see we connected everything up in this barn and really filled out the area and got rid of the grass floor and the very temporary storage system. We have a long trough here. We have some shelves above holding hay above where the cow stations are. I wanted the flooring that felt solid but still worked on, so I thought mud bricks and packed mud made the perfect combination of a working floor that's been kind of worn down over time. And you can see here, we now have this new silo set up around where the cart collection system goes for the wool. So it's just this little add-on. I went for a spruce wood instead of the oak and birch from the main tower to help it be a little bit separate, feel like it was an addition later on. For the roof, I added some more of the cobbled deep slate that Lando had chosen for the roof. And I actually decided to expand his roof a bit too. It used to come here flat on the edge, and I wanted to bring it out by a block and make it a little bit thicker so that now we could really round this out and make it feel a bit more large. I also added this nice little chiseled sandstone block in the middle, and I obviously extended this working path all around the back. I added this ladder so we can get up top here. We don't really need to use this space because we can just go inside the main door, but it's fun to have access to get up here finally. Tiny little lighting fixtures for now. We might change this design over time. I would either go with this or something hanging on the wall, some sort of small sconce or lighting fixture that could hang. And then for our bone meal creator, where we put all of our excess seeds from the wheat fields, I just put a little dark oak behind it, wrapped it in some spruce trapdoors, and roughened up the ground underneath. I also added these two little chains to make it feel more like a contraption on the side of the barn. Over here, I have this nice little working bench made mostly of spruce stairs and spruce trapdoors. Then I use some invisible armor stands to get them hanging on these tripwire hooks. So, you know, we have the hoe, the shears, the axe, and then these right here, using invisible item frames, are actually usable hoes that we can pick up for convenience, do what we need to do on the crops when we accidentally jump on one and break it. And then when we're done, we can go right back here, and it's nice and easily accessible. Upstairs, I added a whole little attic area where we can store a bunch of hay bales and maybe some Easter eggs down the line. So you get a nice aerial view of the barn, and it feels like it's a sort of realistic storage solution for where this excess hay bales might come, and maybe some people would spend the night. Who knows, maybe a wary traveler. Downstairs, I decided to decorate this area as well and add a little bit of color coding for each of the chests, so now we easily know which wool is in which section. I also did some additional updates to our diagonal bridge here that leads us on the long road to our nether portal. I added a little bit more of a barrier on the sides by the entrance. I added some oak trapdoors all along the top of each column. I thought having the oak trapdoors here was a nicer transition from the composter up to the chiseled stone brick. And then I also decided to strip all of these columns to go with a lighter look. I feel like they blended in better with the light oak plank roof here. We didn't find Quincy today, but the search isn't over. Our detective friend will be looking into the rest of our suspects next week. No parrot gets left behind. After that, I want to start horsing around. We're overdue for some horse trails on the server. And maybe we'll finally start asking those chicken oracles some important questions we've got ready for them, like if Quincy is alive. Until next time, see ya!